Hey y'all. Yeah, we're live. Okay, great. So I just went live on Instagram. I'm not an influencer, so I still have to understand how to go live on both platforms. But until now, we'll do it on its own. But I'm out here enjoying the sun as you see beaming down. It's beautiful out here. Um, but I made a decision to go live every week. Hopefully it's going to be every Friday, so expect to see me at around this time every Friday live here. Um, and I just want to share some wisdom or insight, or just talk to you guys honestly about your week and share any knowledge that I may have um, while we go through this journey called life. And the name of the series is called Fill Up Fridays, because I want us all to fill up on truth. After a week that's tried to drain you, I'm here to remind you that you're still you and you're still needed. So for today's topic, I wanted to discuss the purpose of process. And I know process sounds like a curse word right now, because we don't like going through process. We don't like the pain that comes with the process. We don't like the patience that comes with process. We don't like the endurance that comes with process. But process is so necessary. And I'll use an example. So last year, for those of you who don't know, I am the CEO and founder of Analytics Anew. Link in my bio and description, all those influencer things. But last year, I fully came into agreement with kind of that title. And I thought that was the end of the battle. I thought, okay, I decided to be a CEO. I'm going to learn these skills. I'm going to get coaches. I'm going to join these programs on what it takes to be an entrepreneur. But in my mind, I was thinking of all the tactical things that were necessary. I wasn't thinking about the person I needed to become to be a CEO. And that is the purpose of process. We need to become the person before we have the things that we want. And even before we become, we have to think that we are the person. So for me, I first had to believe that I was worthy of being a CEO. I had to believe that I had the skills and the talents to impact people. I had to believe that I had some solution that someone out there needed. All these things in my mind, I had to start affirming myself in order to even put out the first website, or to put out the first link, or to establish social media. There's a whole process it takes, and I'm still in it. We're still always in our process, but I had to go through a particular process in order for me to get the things that I want to get. So I know many of us are in our different phases in our process. And like I said, process can be very daunting sometimes. Sometimes it can be very painful sometimes. But I want to encourage you all today to understand that everything will be used. Nothing is wasted, even your most difficult times. Because what happens in our process is that the process either extracts things in us and around us that can't follow us to the next step. They're like weights holding us down from achieving our next level. Or the process is strengthening us in the skills that we need in order to be successful in the next level. Because what we don't want to happen is for us to get all the things that we want and to have the titles that we want, whether that's manager, wife, mother, father, husband, all those things, and you can't sustain it and you can't steward it well. So now you used to be a CEO, or you used to be a manager, but you didn't have the skills that were necessary to sustain it. And that's really what I found is the purpose of process. It's so that we can sustain and steward our levels well. Also, in process, while you're in the stages becoming all the things that you were created to be, there are people who are impacted in our current phase right now. So you're needed while you're in your process right now. The skills that you're learning right now is helping the people around you. It's impacting them right now. And don't be so focused on the future you that you forget that the present you is also impactful. And that's really what I had to learn, honestly, because I think I was so focused on the future that I forgot to be present. And it's great to achieve and strive for your future, but if you do that at the expense of impacting the people around you, you realize you'll go to that next level and be lonely. So I just want to encourage you to continue with your process, because you don't know what is required of you when you get to your next level. So trust the process that you're currently going in now. Learn all the things that you need to learn. Learn from the mess ups, the lessons, the failures, and try again, because all of that is building you to become the person that you were created to be. And it's helping you to sustain at that level. So I just wanted to hop on here and encourage you guys with that. I think I said pretty much the same thing on Instagram, but go over to my Instagram and see if I said a little something different. I'm going off the top of the dome, whatever I feel led to share with you guys, because I think encouragement is necessary so that we're reminded that we're not alone. We're all going through our process, and social media can make us think that everyone is perfect and no one had to go through something to get to the places of success that they currently are at. And there's still a level of sustaining that is required to stay at those levels. And I just want to break all of that down as we go do these lives, these Phillip Fridays, because I think it's necessary to kind of peel back what's going on behind the scenes so that we can all grow and level up together. I don't want to level up by myself because that'll be lonely. So I'm trying to pass down all the knowledge that I can, so that we can be better and so that we don't get weary as we journey through our process. So don't hate your process, please. I know it's easier said than done, but always remember that the process will be used. The process has purpose, which is why you're going through it. Nothing goes through a process that won't be eventually used. So that's my encouragement for you guys this week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the sun. Hopefully it's sunny where you are. But if not, the sun will come out again. And that's the encouragement of process. Like, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And even though it may feel like there's pressure right now, it's so that you can sustain the platform that you were created to have. So that's all I have for you guys. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.